What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Cup Series here from Talladega Super Speedway. Getting ready to kick things off. This is going to be a crazy one. Talladega usually brings out the best and worst in drivers, and we're going to see it here. This track is a 2.6 mile super speedway, known to produce lots of crazy racing, close action, and big wrecks. This is going to be a wild one here today. Let's look at your starting lineup. The 48 of Jimmy Johnson qualifies on pole. There's a lot of single car speed in that car, but single car speed doesn't matter here from Talladega because the draft works, and it works big time here. Heading down the back straightaway. For the first time, we're going to get things underway here, but your pole sitter Jimmy Johnson's hard news outside. It's a 17 of Matt Kenseth. Behind them is Kenseth's teammate in the number 6 car. That's Mark Martin. Will he let his teammate in line on the start? We're about to find out. To his outside is the 31 of Jeff Burton. Behind them is the rookie Denny Hamlin, your Auto Club winner. And to his outside is the 24 of Jeff Gordon, rounding out the top 6. Now, heading out of turn 4, the pace car going to make that hard left turn on the pit road. There goes our Pontiac pace car off the racetrack. The 48 of Johnson is now the control car as we head through the trioval. And any second now we're going to see the green flag wave. And there it is. We're racing from Talladega. Kenseth with a good jump on that outside line, but not able to clear the number 48 car. Here comes Jimmy Johnson back on the bottom. He's going to take the lead on the inside lane. Already lots of shuffling around back there. Meanwhile, up towards the front, 3 wide already, as Denny Hamlin creates a third lane down on the bottom. And he's got to push from the 99 to Carl Edwards, 3 wide for the lead in the 3. The 11 with a huge run. He's going to clear, and so are most of the cars. The top 4 down on the bottom. Down the front straightaway to complete the first lap. Denny Hamlin through the trioval will complete lap 1 as the leader, or will he? Here comes Carl Edwards to challenge at the stripe. It looks like Hamlin led it. And now here comes Edwards on the bottom. He's got to push from Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart in the 20. And then the 6 of Martin behind them. That's Edwards' teammate. Will those two Roush boys get together? Doesn't look like that'll happen. They get split up from different lines. 4 wide down the backstretch. Now looking at 5 wide. That's not going to end well. This is not going to work. There they go. Tony Stewart into the wall, collecting Hamlin. Stewart upside down. Tony Stewart on his roof. Jimmy Johnson got up on a safer barrier. More cars collecting that 20. And a huge wreck. The big one pops off 2 laps in. Coming to the stripe. Who's going to lead back to the caution flag? It looks like it's going to be Carl Edwards, but Junior with the run off the high side. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Dale Jr. leads the race back to the caution flag, and we have a big-time wreck heading into turns 3 and 4. So let's take it back here and see what just caused all of that to kick off. 5 wide heading into turn 3. We knew that wasn't going to end well, and Stewart got left out to dry. Nobody wanted to work with him. And he gets put dead in the center of 5 wide, and they just ran out of room. Watch that 20 car as he gets turned. He collects his teammate in the 11, and then, oh man, let's slow it down a bit here. I'm not sure what happened. Looks like he got up into the wall. The 48 climbed up on his side as well. They got up under the safer barrier. The 6 of Martin and those cars just pushing right into each other, just flipped each other over. That 48 car, luckily, though, came back on all 4 wheels. So he came back, Johnson came back down on all 4. Tony Stewart comes down on his roof, slides along pretty safely, I must say. Doesn't tumble or anything, just slides along on his roof. Does get a slight bump from the 37 who just grazed that 20 car, but luckily Stewart is okay. The car upside down. They're going to have to work on getting him out of there, but he is alright. He has tried to let the window net down. Obviously, gravity is still pulling it, well, technically down, but he has detached the window net, so that is a good sign. now under caution. First time here today. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back for the drop of the green flag after this. And I apologize for any background noise there may be. I have a fan on in the background. As I explained before, I can't fix that, otherwise it messes up my audio. So yeah, here we go. Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again here from Talladega. And already missing a majority of the field. Only 28 cars left on the lead lap here. 27 laps here from Talladega. Here comes the 99 of Edwards and the 8 of Junior side by side. That 8 car not getting much help down the back straightaway. They are on each other's bumpers here. As you see, these drivers starting to get more and more comfortable with bump draft, and they're going to try it here. And that may lead to some trouble, but they're definitely going to try as they see the amount of momentum it creates. And the later we get into this race, the more aggressive those pushes are going to become. As Kevin Harvick goes to the race lead, and now here comes the 10 of Scott Riggs. He's going to try to follow Harvick's line. He gets shuffled in a 4-wide mess. 4 wide down the front straightaway. Leaning against each other. Kurt Busch and Clint Boyer in the middle. And look at the Evernham cars working their way to the front. That's the 9 and the 19. Casey Kane and Elliott Sattler working their way to the front. Contact Sattler. They're bouncing off each other. Round goes Kurt Busch in front of the field. And the big one, part 2, is going to strike from Talladega. Oh, they're still piling in. Hamlin caught up in it once again. There's Joe Nemechek. David Starr is collected. More cars going to get some damage as they just fail to use the brake pedal. And the caution is out once again. Big lead for Kevin Harvick. He's going to win the race back to the caution flag with ease here. And already 2 big wrecks. We're not even 10 laps into this thing. This driver's very aggressive right off the bat here. Let's take a look. Let's see what happened. The 2 gets into the back of the 19 just the wrong way. Bounces off the 1 and slides back up the track across the nose of the 41 and up into the 07, into the 25, and there it goes. And there goes Vickers around as he gets clipped down the racetrack. He's going to collect his teammate Jeff Gordon, and the 24 goes back up into the outside wall hard and then gets hit hard by the 0 of Mike Bliss sliding into it there. Heavy damage for those cars. Look at that 01. Joe Nemechek's car is destroyed. We're going to have another red flag here. Lots of cleanup to be done. We're going to take a few onboards here. So poor Carl Edwards on the top there. Just kind of got squeezed into the wall. Nothing he could do. Tough way for his day to not exactly end, but one of his chances of winning. Here's Kurtz on board. Kind of drives away. No issue there. Oh, Vickers slapped that wall pretty hard. The rear end came around on him, and the driver's side just slapped that wall. Here's Vickers on board. Oh, man. Let's go on board with Denny Hamlin here. He's behind it. He's going to go low. He's going to try to sneak through. Thought he had escaped, and then here comes the 01 down the track collecting that 11 car. Man, that's a tough break for Denny Hamlin once again. It's not his day. On board with Nemechek. Oh, right into the back of that 12. Bounces off the wall. Slides down. Bang. Collects more. Just keeps getting hit. Wow. Carnage here from Talladega Super Speedway. That is what Talladega is all about. And, yeah. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Okay, we are back and only a couple of cars left on track right now, so... Oh boy. We only have... There's less than 20 cars on the track. A couple of them still trying to catch back up to the field. Here we go. Lots of these drivers left in the race are drivers that raced yesterday. So they kind of knew what to expect coming into this one. And there it is, green flag back in the air. We're racing once again. Smack to the inside, taking him 3 wide already. He's trying to get some ground on the bottom there. Oh, he's down on the apron, not letting Truex block him all the way down to the yellow line there. And Mac gaining some spots before draft really becomes much of a factor. Now he's going to have to choose which lane he wants to control. And here's the one down the racetrack, right back down in front of that 86 car. As Chris Mack has lost a lot of his momentum there. I'm not sure what happened. I think he checked up. That car got a little bit out of shape, and a big block being thrown on the 7 there as Robbie Gordon tried to make a move down low. And they're 4 wide. That 86 car still unable to rebuild that momentum. They're trying to push him here. It's just not working out for them. Oh, and now the 7 gets into the back of the 86. You saw him wiggle there. Moved him up the racetrack. Chris Mack on the high line now. That might be what he needs. He might need that momentum off the top, and then they carry that momentum down to the bottom. And you see him trying it right here. Yeah, he's got a huge run on him now. Running these guys back down here. So he's gotten his momentum back up. Crazy. You lift off the throttle for a split second and just you see how much momentum you lose and how far back you drop. Chris Mack now working his way back up to the front, leading Briggs and Gordon. Down at the bottom, here comes the roar of Scott Wimmer into the mix as well. Kevin Harvick out in front. Nobody able to touch that 29 car. But as the field starts to get bunched up behind him, he might get gobbled up here in just a second. He's got a run coming high and low. Now that one car, while he isn't a teammate, they're still an affiliate car, so he might hop in line with him, but he's really got no help up there, and the pack's starting to move around a bit here, so that's going to help that 29 car out a little bit. Drivers not staying in one line, not staying lined up and working together here. Robbie Gordon up the track a little bit. The 86 car slides the line behind him. Here comes the 4 of Wimmer with a run on a Harvick down on the bottom. But the outside line starting to get a run off the top. Wimmer going to go up to block it. Contact. Gordon up into the outside wall. Robbie Gordon is going to lose some ground here. So is the 86 Chris Mack. They both lost a lot of momentum, and now they're 4 wide up front here. The 19 and the 9 trying to work together still. Teammates. And it's not going to work. Contact. Around goes McMurray. Oh, huge hit. Jamie McMurray upside down. Gets hit again by Sterling Marlin and goes into the catch fence. A terrible crash from the back straightaway. That 26 car up on top of Scott Wimmer. And we got more coming in. Look out. Wimmer gets hit. The 24 Jeff Gordon sliding. He's going to get tagged by the 9 of Casey Kane as he tried to drive away from the wreck. And we got Calamity heading down into turn 3. Caution is out once again, and we're going to have another red flag, 3 red flags in this race, back to back to back. Oh man, a scary wreck for the 26 of Jamie McMurray. He is okay. but another car on its roof. And another bad accident. This is the worst one yet here today. So the 19 and the 9 working together. The 9 just gets clipped by Elliott Sattler. The 9 of Casey Kane slid up the racetrack just enough. And then, oh man. McMurray just gets popped onto his roof. Here's an angle of it. Oh, got into the wall, and then the right side was in the air, and then the 10 car got into him at just the right angle. Poor Scott Riggs was having so many great runs this season, and oh, Sterling Marlin nowhere to go, right into the rear pillar. And then that 26 car just getting bounced around, up in the air. Finally comes back down on all four wheels and comes to rest. And that was just a scary, scary accident. Let's watch it again. Jamie McMurray at 26. Huge crash, and oh man, wow, we got a couple cars down the track. There's Truex going down into the inside wall, bounces off. Oh, Chris Mack, further back, the 86 car, Chris Mack, heavy damage. We didn't even see him involved in that one, but yeah, he is out of this race from that wreck. And what, there's a lot of stuff going on here. What happened? Another big crash takes out pretty much the rest of the contenders in this race. We're gonna have to take a few onboards here, but before we do that, we're gonna try to find an angle that shows more to this wreck. This should be one. Oh, the 86 right into the 7 of Robbie Gordon. I didn't even see Gordon involved in that one. Oh no, you saw the 86 car. Oh, that's a hard hit into the inside wall. Then you see the 26 upside down, the 14 on top of the 4, the 26 on top of the 4, still on top of the 4. Man, wild, wild ride for Jamie McMurray. So let's go on. Let's take a few onboards here. Of course, we got to go on board with the 26 of McMurray first, and let's see what happened to him here. Riding along on the bottom, then gets hit, and around he goes, and oh man, up and over, there goes the camera. Let's go on board with Casey Kane. Just gets clipped down the racetrack, slides into that 26 car, and then trying to drive away from it. He's gonna do a great job at getting that car rolling again. And we got a couple cars flying through it. Then Jeff Gordon flips somebody, slides right back up into the path of the 9, and man, I'm not sure. I think Gordon got Wimmer there. Just grazed the front end, just took the bumper off of that 4 car. Destroyed his own car. Then bang! Another hit right to the door. With the 19 of Elliott Sattler. Oh man, he got nailed. You saw the rear end of the car come off the ground there. Let's go on board with Martin Truex Jr. Got into the 19, and that's what sent the 19's rear end into the air, as Wimmer got into it as well. So Wimmer had pretty much 3 different cars on top of him in this wreck. See that 86 car with heavy damage. Let's go on board with Chris Mack. He's trying to work his way back up into the mix. Doesn't know where to go. Tries to go low. Gets into Gordon. And oh, man, that is a really big impact into that inside wall. Thank goodness everybody is okay. A very scary crash. Let's watch it once again. Gets into the 7. Nowhere to go. He's trying to get low. There's nowhere for him to go in there. And then that car slides down to the bottom of the racetrack. Hard into the inside safer barrier. Thank goodness there are safer barriers down there. So that was really just a really hard impact. And then the car slides back into the wall. Excuse me, into the wall again. With the nose of the car once again there before coming to rest against that inside wall. Scary crash here. Talladega. Brings out the red flag. Oh, man, that angle of attack. Murray upside down. Everybody is okay. But man, things are going to probably calm down because we don't really have any more competitive cars left in this race. Everybody else is pretty much wrecked. We've only got 3 good cars left. We'll see how this goes as we double them up once again. Time for 7 more laps here from Talladega. We've actually got quite a few good cars left in this still, but most of them have damage to the rear ends of their cars, so we'll see how this goes. I doubt most of them will be competitive though. Tony Raines on the outside. He's going to have another chance to go for his first win here today. And Kevin Harvick down low. Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again here from Talladega. Kurt Busch looking high. Here comes Hamlin. Reed Sorensen, your Kentucky winner. Looking for another win here. And the 43 of Bobby Labonte is up there as well. That 29 car, probably the strongest, fastest car on the track right now. It's going to take them a bit to get bunched up here, and top three have just pulled away. Got a lap car, it's the 19. Elliott Sattler, where's he going to go? He's going to go to the high side here. Kevin Harvick, what is he doing? He's going to just run right into the back of Sattler, spins him out, and Greg Biffle gets collected. Tony Raines with a little bit of damage. What in the world was that? I think he expected the 19 to pull low, but Elliott Sattler had clearly made it known that he was going to the high side and he was going to stay there. I'm not sure if Harvick was trying to get the draft and then pulled down to the last second and just mistimed it or what, but that was terrible. Harvick is still your leader after that, but man, what in the world? Alright, let's try this again here. So now Kevin Harvick has damage. Everybody in this race has damage, actually. Can Kurt Busch get up there and do something? Or will Harvick just somehow hold on? He's got a little bit of aero damage that might slow him down a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. We're getting ready for a green-white checkers here, extending the race by 2 laps. Who's going to get it done from Talladega? Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again here in Talladega County. Getting ready to get this thing over with. Kurt Busch with a good restart. He's staying right there with that 29 car. Can he make a move? Here comes Hamlin down low. Kurt thought about it, and now he's going to make the move to the inside. They're 3 wide for the lead down the backstretch. Hamlin not able to make it work. Too much damage to pull out on his own. He's going to have to need get some help. But here comes Kurt Busch down on the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to clear Kevin Harvick as he takes the lead. Here comes Reed Sorensen. Sorensen trying to make it a Dodge 1-2. Can he do it? As he gets up behind Harvick. Harvick gonna have one last shot at it. White flag in the air one more time around here from Talladega. And here comes Harvick, trying to make the move. Big block thrown by Kurt Busch there. Kurt Busch threw a huge block. Here comes Reed Sorensen down low. Kurt Busch, can he get back to his winning ways? Here comes Harvick back to the inside. Sorensen goes with Busch on the high side. Harvick on the inside. Here comes Tony Raines with a huge run. He's going to get underneath Sorensen. Sorensen trying to push Kurt Busch. They're 3 wide for second. Coming to the tri-oval is all Kevin Harvick. 3 wide through the tri-oval. Coming to the stripe, Kevin Harvick sees the checkered flag. First win of the season for Harvick. Or second, I can't remember. But Harvick finally makes it to victory lane. Either first or second career win. I can't keep up at this point. There have been so many races that just haven't, that you guys haven't seen because of file corruption or whatever happens to NR, but I believe this is the first win Harvick has, the first official one anyways. So GG's to Kevin Harvick. What a move, what a fight at the end. Everyone was going for it there. Casey Kane rounds out the top 10. Well, most of your competitive cars were gone, but that didn't keep us from having an exciting finish here from Talladega Superspeedway. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time, and until then, peace.